So hello people, welcome to another episode of Vandel Anime Reviews, and we're gonna talk about Joked Game. Man, I'm disappointed. Yeah, there'll be spoilers. So yeah guys, this week of Joked Game was very confusing and I have a lot of issues with it. But starting with which is how the episode opened up and a lot of things throughout the episode that really have me worried about the direction in which this episode is going because I didn't expect a lot of it. So let's dive into it. So the episode basically opens up with one of the spies that gets thrown into this mission that's somewhere in Germany and he has to work with some spies and he outs the spy and some shit. Alright, that's the overall. I don't care about the episode because the episode was really boring. Overall, I did not enjoy it. I was sad because that's not where I saw this series going. And the problem with it is because in the beginning of this series, they never really exclaimed or put out like what the main characters were, like all the 7 agents. That's one of the things I wanted to learn about them, but I don't think I'm going to get that from this based off of this episode and the next episode coming, something that I know. But because of that, I didn't really enjoy this episode at all because I learned nothing. I got nothing out of it. It felt like a fucking history lesson. It felt like a movie that would happen in America or some shit where some dude could do some shit, but it just felt so standalone. It didn't feel like the show at all. It didn't really feel like a Joker game or anything that was like hinted at in the first episode. The problem is that I feel like the last two, the first episode and the second episode, were slightly connected because they had characters that I related to and I understood. But this third episode didn't tie into the last 2 episodes at all. It just reminded him of his training. And I don't know if this is a setup for anything or it's going to be standalone episodes. This is my problem with it because if it's each a standalone episode, I don't care. Like, there's no reason for me to care unless I'm supposed to like the characters or something, but I don't even like them on a character level. Like, everything looks pretty in the show. Mind you, they went and did some nice work on it. It looks nice, but I don't really care about any of the characters. The stories don't seem meaningful unless at the end of all of it, there's some big connection. This show is sadly crap. It's not good. It just looks good. I'm not really excited for next week. I'm just hopeful that it'll be better the next episode, but honestly, if it's going to continue this trend, unless there's something at the end of all of this brick road bullshit, I don't really see how I'm going to enjoy any of this series has to offer. A lot of the premises that I thought could have been really cool in the beginning got lost, and these standalone episodes are like crappy. And it's not crappy, let me not say that, but it's just not what I expected. I kind of feel like I got Joked Gamed into the show because I didn't really want to watch just like historical stuff based off of history and some spy missions that are all standalone and not connected. If there was some way to at least make those episodes tie back into the character and give them some development, maybe it might be a little more interesting as an episode, or somehow have it relate to an overall arc that's going to happen maybe towards the end or the climax of the series. But it just seems like they're just doing stuff, but that's based off of me seeing the next episode, which I'll review. I don't even know. Honestly though, I think I actually might drop this show for review if the 5th episode isn't good, because I've seen the 4th episode. I'm not gonna lie, it's the same thing that you get in here. I guess I'll tie them both in. It's just a dude in Shanghai talking about corruption, and I didn't even know who the spy was in that episode, mind you. Episode 4? I don't know who the spy was. Maybe it was the dude who was the newspaper guy. I had no idea if he was or wasn't, and I honestly didn't care at the end because the whole episode as a whole was bullshit too. I just feel like it's not really anything. It's just the show about things that happen and how they happen, and you have characters. I mean, that's a lot of time and effort to just put into standalone episodes. I don't know. This show is on like hiatus until I feel if episode 5 is good, you guys will get a review. So this episode 3 and 4 review snuck up on y'all with that, but it's just ugh. You've seen this video devolve into just like utter disgust. It's kind of sad. But in other good news, I may or may not be reviewing Sakamoto Desu ga, which, oh my god, I don't know where that show has been. I should have put that on my top list because that show is fucking funny. I love that show. And Cabaneri Iron Fortress, that looks interesting. I saw episode 1. I have yet to see episodes 2 or 3. But that's looking like an actually good show too. Kind of like Attack on Titan with zombies. Which I think is interesting. Like the first episode, oh shit, that shit was crazy. But we'll see what happens. This season's in flux, and things that I thought were good weren't good, and things that I didn't even know about or watch actually are turning out to be things that I like. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed my rant and understood where I was coming from. And also, if you made it to the end of this video, don't hesitate to hit the like button. And also, if it's your first time seeing my face, don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button. But question guys, I would love to know what you thought about the last 2 episodes of this series and why you may or may not like them, or for reasons that I don't understand. Maybe put them in the comment section down below so I can know and be less ignorant about my opinions. But yeah, remember guys, I'm Vandal and I make anime reviews when they come out. I think this show's getting dropped for the time being, and some other shows are gonna get their time reinvested back into them because I like those. But yeah, I will talk to you guys soon with another anime review. Peace. Bye.